Hey guys, welcome to the January 22nd, 2013 edition of the Matt Rundown. So guys, I've definitely been itching to talk about this aces and eights thing with Taz, and I'm going to get to that in just a second. But before we do that, I just want to get through a few bits of news and some random thoughts. So John Cena is reportedly unhappy with WWE and Mattel because they got the eye color wrong on his Brawlin' Buddies doll. Now I don't know if it's funnier that they messed up the doll of their top cash cow, or that it took him this long to realize it. Linda Hogan, Hulk's ex-wife, has been officially charged with a DUI stemming from, I believe, October of 2012. And for you guys out there that play the WWE games, video games, starting today, THQ is auctioning off all of their assets, which includes the WWE games. It'll be interesting to see where that goes. My money right now is on EA, simply because they have so much money and they like those kind of games. So I'll definitely let you know more about that as it develops. So it seems to me that the WWE is able to use the WWF scratch logos and say WWF in their footage. I got the WWE Attitude Era DVD. I have a review on that, so definitely check that out. But one of the things that I pointed out was that that was uncensored. Now, maybe this just went straight over my head, but I don't know if they reached an agreement with the World Wildlife Fund or what. But if any of you guys know exactly what's going on with that, the details, just let me know in the comments down below, if you will, and please give a source, a link, anything. So, on to the good stuff here. We got Impact up first, and as you all know, we had the wedding of Bully Ray and Brooke Hogan this past Thursday on Impact. And, one of the things I noticed is that Brooke's bridesmaids are all knockouts. Does she not know anybody outside of TNA? Just saying. And we found out that Taz is a member of Aces and Eights. And guys, whenever I saw that, whenever he took off the coat, said, "Is it hot in here?" I thought it was awesome, And I know a lot of you guys are loving it from the video that I made. And people messaging me and some of my friends that I've talked to are all loving it. But I just want to bring you guys down to earth just real quickly. With Taz being in Aces and Eights, TNA has the opportunity to grow this even more and continue making it better and better and better. If they can carry the storyline and keep it intriguing, then they're going to have something awesome on their hands. A lot of you guys I've seen have compared it to the old NWO, and I hope it's that good for a period of time, but I don't know, guys. I don't know if TNA is going to be able to sustain it. I really hope they do, because this move with Taz being in Aces and Eights, it really got me excited, and I'm really anxious to see what happens next. So the Impact airing this Thursday is going to be taped, and as you all know, it's got Daniels versus Hardy for the title. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything here, but if you want to know the results, it's not going to be very hard for you to find out. And guys, let me know your thoughts on where the Aces and Eights storyline is going to go from here. And on SmackDown, we had a replay of the Rock concert. And, at the beginning of the show, it said, coming up, the Rock concert. And I honestly I didn't read the spoilers for SmackDown. I tried not to, unless I know something big is going to go on. But they advertised it at the beginning of the show as if it was going to be another Rock concert. They didn't say a separate one, but that's how I perceived it. And it was just a time filler, showing a replay of what happened on Raw. And guys, my thoughts on that is, back in the day, whenever Raw was on cable and SmackDown was on network TV, there were people that didn't have cable. So it made sense for them to show certain things like that. But, in this day and age, they're both on cable, and in the ages of YouTube, all of you great people can look at anything you want to on YouTube. If you hear something that happened on Raw or SmackDown and you didn't get to see it, it takes that long to find it, and you can look at it over and over again. So to me, it just seems like kind of a cheap time waster. Big Show got a little wet, and then he left, probably to go cry. And guys, I got to mention something that I did from last week about Raw. Why is there no pyro at the beginning? This week we didn't even have pyro or an intro video or anything. It just starts with Vicky and Paul Heyman coming out. I try not to rant too much, but to me, what is the conversation backstage with Vince? Yeah, Vince, that's a great idea. Let's start the show with absolutely no energy or excitement. It just doesn't make that much sense to me. And then we find out, you know, Vicky Guerrero has barred The Rock from Raw, blah, blah, blah. You know, and we see the fake cops, which, you know, most of the time are just D guys in cheap costumes. One of them actually had an earring, you know. I've never seen a cop with an earring, but, you know, that's just me. And Rock made a Manti Te'o reference. Yeah, I haven't heard enough about him already. Now Big Show and Del Rio at the Rumble is another last man standing match. I'm going to give you guys my picks for the Royal Rumble at the end of this video. And so after The Rock was barred, you know, he said he would find a way to get in. And, you know, he comes out when Paul Heyman's in the ring and, oh, he has a ticket. See, maybe I'm in the minority here, but I did not know that when you had a ticket that you could just walk down the ramp and stuff. You know, it's definitely going to make it more fun next time I go to a live event, though. And Bob Backlund was announced for the Hall of Fame. Now, guys, it is time for my Royal Rumble picks. So first up, guys, we have the WWE Tag Team Championship match. Team Hell No defending the titles against Team Rhodes Scholars. And in this one, I have Team Rhodes Scholars winning the titles. It just seems like it's time to me. You know, I know that's probably not a very great reason, but, you know, Daniel Bryan and Kane graduated, you know, from anger management. And, you know, it seems like it's time for someone else to hold the belts. Next up, we have the World Heavyweight title match, which is Alberto Del Rio defending against the Big Show in a last man standing match. Now, here's my prediction for this one, guys. To me, I don't really care which one of the Del Rio or Big Show wins, because I see Ziggler cashing in his Money in the Bank. Okay? And, you know, it could go one of two ways. You know, maybe Del Rio wins, Big Show KO punches him after the match, Ziggler comes out, gets the belt. Or it could be something like a double count out. Okay, maybe like a big spot where both guys are down for the 10 count. Ziggler comes out, pins one of them, or pins Del Rio, gets the belt. Okay, so you know, let me know what you guys think of this, because it seems to me like it's about time that he needs to be cashing in that Money in the Bank briefcase. But, you know, the WWE has been giving him zero momentum lately, you know, and so, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. So, the next two that I'm going to say here are contingent. Now, if the first scenario is going to be if Vince does what he's dead set on doing. The second scenario is if he actually hears the IWC and, you know, gives us something different. So it's become pretty apparent that Vince is dead set on us getting a Rock Cena 2 match at WrestleMania 29 with the WWE title on the line. And if that is the case, well, The Rock is going to win against CM Punk, okay, the title, and Cena will win the Rumble. Now, the second scenario that I really don't see happening, but I figured I'd throw it out there anyway, is that Rock wins and, you know, maybe like a Randy Orton would win the Rumble. You know, there's been talk of him going heel. I just don't really see it happening right now. It seems like it would have happened. But, you know, it would be interesting to see. I don't think he'd take on Rock. But the thing is Vince is pretty dead set on Rock Cena 2 at WrestleMania. So that's probably what we're going to get. I'm also predicting some kind of big reveal at the Rumble. Whether it's The Shield, Brad Maddox, you know, we'll see. I mean, now that Vince has told CM Punk that if The Shield gets involved, he'll lose the title, you know, I don't know what's going to happen there. I'm hoping that the WWE gives us some kind of, like, holy crap moment, you know, something that nobody saw coming. But, you know, I mean, my faith it's just not there as much anymore. You know, back in the days, there were so many, you know, big moments, and, you know, there's just not as many these days, and, you know, it's a different product. But, I mean, WWE, you got to give us something here with The Shield, okay, because they're just jumping everybody, you know, oh, they're a face, let's take them out, you know, there has to be more here, so please give us something, guys. So guys, those are my Royal Rumble picks, but let me know what yours are in the comments. And also tell me what you think is going to happen with WrestleMania. Are we going to see a Rock Cena 2 like it seems that Vince is dead set on? Or will he actually listen to the IWC and maybe give us a little something different? Let me know. And guys, if you like this video, just go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel and you'd like to see more, you can tune in every Tuesday by hitting that subscribe button. And thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night.